Good morning to everybody, and welcome back to one more live session with Neetu's Academy. This is Anne with you, and today we are going to deal with our listening Acuity live. So I hope that you all had a great short holiday spree and back after the festive mood, right? But then still after that we have to continue with our practice because exams are something which will be due for many of you, right? So let's start today's live session with our listening module, listening questions. So today we are going to take section 1 of particular test because we ended last week with one particular test paper. It was section 4, and today we are starting with another test paper, which is, so we'll start with section 1, right? Because that's what we do. So this section is having 10 questions. And we'll deal with those 10 questions, and before that we'll listen to the audio clip. First we'll listen to the audio clip, and then the questions will be on the screen for you. You'll just go through the questions and you'll answer them and put it on your comment box. Later on we will take the audio transcript and we will evaluate all the answers and just get the justification why a particular answer is this, right? That is what we do, right? So let's start with the audio clip in a couple of seconds and then come back with the questions.
Test 1. You will hear a number of different recordings and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to section 1. Section 1. You will hear a telephone conversation between a woman who wants to attend a cookery class and an official at a tourist information centre. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Hello, Tourist Information Centre. Mike speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I wanted to find out about cookery classes. I believe there are some one-day classes for tourists.
Well, they're open to everyone, but tourists are always welcome. OK, let me give you some details of what's available. There are several classes. One very popular one is at the food studio.
The first cooking class is at the food studio, so studio has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Hello, Tourist Information Centre. Mike speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I wanted to find out about cookery classes. I believe there are some one-day classes for tourists.
Well, they're open to everyone, but tourists are always welcome. OK, let me give you some details of what's available. There are several classes. One very popular one is at the food studio.
OK.
They focus on seasonal products, and as well as teaching you how to cook them, they also show you how to choose them.
Right, that sounds good. How big are the classes?
I'm not sure exactly, but they'll be quite small.
And could I get a private lesson there?
I think so. Let me check. Yes, they do offer those. Though, in fact, most of the people who attend the classes find it's a nice way of getting to know one another.
I suppose it must be, yes.
And this company has a special deal for clients where they offer a discount of 20% if you return for a further class.
Okay, but you said there were several classes.
That's right. Another one you might be interested in is Bond's Cookery School. They're quite new. They just opened 6 months ago, but I've heard good things about them. They concentrate on teaching you to prepare healthy food, and they have quite a lot of specialist staff.
So is that food for people on a diet and things like that? I don't know if I'd be interested in that.
Well, I don't think they particularly focus on low-calorie diets or weight loss. It's more to do with recipes that look at specific needs, like including ingredients that will help build up your bones and make them stronger, that sort of thing.
I see. Well, I might be interested. I'm not sure. Do they have a website I could check?
Yes, just key in the name of the school. It'll come up. And if you want to know more about them, every Thursday evening they have a lecture at the school. It's free, and you don't need to book or anything. Just turn up at 7:30. And that might give you an idea of whether you want to go to an actual class.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
OK, there's one more place you might be interested in. That's got a rather strange name. It's called the Aretsa Centre. That's spelled A-R-R-E-T-S-A.
Okay.
They've got a very good reputation. They do a bit of meat and fish cookery, but they mostly specialise in vegetarian dishes.
Right. That's certainly an area I'd like to learn more about. I've got lots of friends who don't eat meat. In fact, I think I might have seen that school today. Is it just by the market?
That's right. So they don't have any problem getting their ingredients. They're right next door. And they also offer a special 2-hour course in how to use a knife. They cover all the different skills, buying them, sharpening, chopping techniques. It gets booked up quickly, though, so you'd need to check it was available.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I'll go and check that out.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Okay, so that was the audio clip, right? So now on your screen you can see the questions which we already saw when the audio was playing. These are the questions which we have to deal with. Questions 1 to 10. As you are aware that listening has got 4 sections. Each section will have 10 questions. It's 40 questions which you have to complete in 30 minutes, right? And you get 10 minutes extra if you're going for a paper test, and you get 2 minutes extra if you're going for a CBT, right? Computer based test. So that is how it works. Now this is from section 1, which is treated as one of the easiest sections, but I believe that all the 4 sections, if your focus is not lost on the audio, it is not that difficult to track the answers, right? Now in this particular section there is only one type of question, that is complete the table. So it is one of those completion kind of questions which comes under which comes under the category, right? So we have sentence completion, we have note completions, we have table completions, which is also one of a common kind of question in listening. And the instruction says answer in one word and or a number. That means you have to answer each blank will have only one word and or a number for each blank, right? Then you can see a table which has got a subtitle, which has got a title, cookery classes, right? It has got a title there which says cookery classes, right? Then it has got certain rows and columns, and there are 3 subtitles titles which are given for the columns. It says cookery class, first one, then it's focus, and then it says other information, right? So whatever you're looking for, either it's what type of cookery class it is, if that it has got a blank. Secondly, whatever particular cookery class is given, what is the focus of that? Adinte aim. What is it aiming at? Okay, what is the main focus? Third is some other informations connected to that, right? So this you have to be aware of. So these keywords like what is the cookery class you're looking for, what is the focus of that particular XYZ cookery class, and what is the other information which is mentioned. So you have to be aware of these keywords. So you can see under cookery class you have got already one is solved for you, right? One is already given and one you have to find out. The solved one, it is an example. Some of the audios will have already an example which is given to you, let you know how to go forward, right? That is the example, which that's why it is already filled and it's in italics. Then it has got one focus and two information to be filled. The second one, cookery, which is Bond's cookery, it is already given. It has got one in focus to be filled and two informations again additional. And the third one, it has, you have to find out the name of the cookery class, you have to tell the focus, also one blank is there, and you have got two informations to be filled. So total you have got 10 blanks to fill. So this is what the question is all about. Now you have to look at the keywords, because when you listen to the audio, your main aim is not to lose the concentration and focus. So right, so you need to know what you're looking for, and for that the first one says you're looking, example is already given, it says the cookery class is a food studio, right? If that is the cookery class you're joining, because this is a conversation between a lady and a tourist manager staff there, so she is calling and checking about some cookery classes. Being section 1, it is a conversation and it will always based on general context. The section 1's conversation is general context, section 2 is a monologue on again general context, section 3 is a conversation academic context, and 4th is again a monologue on academic context. That is how the questions, the content is about, right? Because speaking is the same for both academic and general candidates, right? So let's see, we are looking at, let's take the first table, for first box in the table. We are looking for the food studio. What is the focus of that particular cookery class which is taken in the food studio, conducted? So how to dash something, right? How to. So most probably it should be a verb, right? How to dash, and there's a conjunction, and cook with seasonal products, right? So that is what the focus for that particular class is. And there are some other informations which you have to fill. One is already given, small classes. It is a small class. It is in a limited, maybe limited number of students. Then second says also offers dash classes. It has got some other additional thing which is offered that you're looking for. Then third one says clients who return get a dash discount. Now this discount word which is given, discount normally deals with numbers, right? You have got if you're going to buy something, the shopkeeper says you got a 50% discount on this, so it's always a number, right? So here most probably that will be a number, and you can see there's an instruction given in your right word count. It says one word and or a number. Such an instruction, make sure that at least one answer will have a number, right? It can be a numeric or it can be a word, but here it says one word and a number. So let's see what the answers are for these particular 3 blanks of the first box. So for that we have to go to the audio script, because we already heard the audio clip, but now we have to go to the audio script. Okay, so let's start with the beginning. So it is, like I told, it's a conversation. So there's an official who says, hello, Tourist Information Center, Mike speaking, how can I help you? The woman on the other side, right, who has called, oh hi, I wanted to find out about cookery classes. I believe there are some one-day classes for tourists. Now this says one-day classes, small classes, short, right, for tourists. Official, well, they are open to everyone, but tourists are always welcome. Okay, tourists are always welcome. Okay, let me give you some details of what's available. There are several classes. He says there are several classes. One very popular one is at the food studio. So that is a name of a cookery class which is conducted at food studio, and you already have that in the box, the food studio, right? So that is how the example has been solved. So what is the cookery class? It is a food studio, the food studio cookery classes. Now okay, then we are looking for the focus, which is already given. You can cook, it already says a cook with seasonal products, but along with that what, right? there's a conjunction and. Okay, so what along with that? Okay, the woman says okay. Then the official says they focus on seasonal products, right? Now this is already given, okay, as well as teaching you how to cook, right? ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് അതിൻ്റെ focus, aims. What are they aiming with the class? They focus on seasonal products and as well as teaching you how to cook them. So that is already filled here. You can see cook with seasonal products. It has been made into a very compact form, right? That is the first thing given. They also, now also is synonymous. They also synonymous as well as or and. They also show what? Show you how to choose them. So they also tell you how to choose those seasonal products. They teach you to cook with seasonal products, and they also tell you how to choose that seasonal product. So that are two focus: cook and choose. With choose and then choose the seasonal products and cook with them. So the answer for that blank will be choose. That is, here it will be CHOOSE, choose. How to choose and cook with seasonal products. So logically what is given there is same what the table also says, right? So that is choose. Okay, so the focus is done. Next is other information. Other information, we have to fill two blanks. First is small classes, already given. Second, also offers dash classes, right? So what does it offer along with the other things? Women, right? That sounds good. How big are the classes? Official, I'm not sure exactly, but they'll be quite small. So that is already given for you. Other information already given on women. And could I get a private lesson there? Official, now that was a question, right? Adoru question aanu, and answer gittade you cannot confirm that it is going to be a part of the blank, right? That's a question she has asked, so you have to wait for the answer what the official will tell. So the moment she says and could I get a private lesson there, the official, I think so, let me check. Yes, so this yes is a confirmation that they do give private lessons, and yes, they do offer those. Though in fact most of the people who attend the classes find it's a nice way of getting to know one another, right? So even though it's a small class which is already given, they offer what? They offer private lessons, right? So not only group class, they're also giving a private lesson to the people who join there. So along with small classes, it also offers private classes. So that is the answer for second blank in other information. Now, so that is completed. Next, it says clients who return get a dash discount, right? So like I told before, it will be most probably a number. They must be giving a discount percentage. Mostly discount comes in percentage only. So we will say if it's in percentage and what percentage, right? Or if it's in number, then this much with the unit, currency unit, they'll get this much discount, maybe something like that. For that we have to check. When you listen to the audio, you know you're looking for a number, right? So okay, so we have official. Okay, that is already given. Woman, I suppose it must be yes, official. And this company has a special deal for clients. So we have already got that keyword clients in our blank table, right? For clients, where they offer a discount of 20% if you return for a further class. So here it says discount of 20%. When you get the discount? If you return for a further class. So if you have already taken the session and then you come back, if you want to learn something else, or maybe you want to learn it more, then you come back. If such a person comes back, you get a discount of 20%. So that is the number. Okay, discount, we have already that in the table. It says for what the discount is, clients who return word is there, they get what? They get a 20% discount, right? So this is something which you can write in your blank, right? Okay, fine. So now that completes the third blank, right? which is for first box. Okay, so next comes the second one. First cookery class is over, that is the food studio classes, that is done. Second one is Bond's Cookery School, that is already given. So we have to find out the focus of that classes, and then you have to take 2 informations about those classes, right? So let's see, the keyword is Bond's Cookery School. So you have to look for that word and get the information when you listen to the audio. Okay, so that is done. Next, woman says, okay, but you said there were several classes, official. That's right. Another one you might be interested is in Bond's Cookery School. So that is already what we are looking for. That's what we are searching, right? They are quite new. They just opened 6 months ago, but I have heard good things about them. So what, that is already given. So we are looking for the focus is food that is dash. Their focus is food that is dash, what is something connected to the food. Then other information says it includes recipes to strengthen your dash, and they have a free dash every Thursday. So Thursday is again a key word for you, being a noun, and includes recipes. They have some recipes which strengthens your dash. What? Then food that is dash. So they are looking also for something connected to food, right? So these are some keywords which you can note down, and then we go to the audio clip. Listen to it, you know. But I've heard good things about them. They concentrate on teaching you to prepare healthy food, and they have quite a lot of specialist staff. So they are teaching you to what they have. They are helping you to teach. Helping you to cook what? Healthy food. They teach you to cook or prepare healthy food only. Type of food done. So that is already given in your box. It says food that is healthy. So that is your answer for this. They help you to cook what? Healthy food. Okay. Okay. So that is the blank for focus. Next comes the blank for information, which says, now we already know it's healthy food, but the information says includes recipes to strengthen your dash, right? And they have a free dash every Thursday. So what are the 2 blanks? Okay. Woman. So is that food for people on a diet and things like that? I don't know if I would be interested in that. Official. Well, I don't think they particularly focus on low calorie diets or weight loss. It's more to do with recipes that look at specific needs, like including ingredients that will help build up your bones and make them stronger, that sort of thing. So now we are looking for a type of food only, because it says that your blank, it says that they have include recipes in some dishes which strengthen your dash. So what it's specifically given that they help you to deal with teach you to prepare recipes that help you to build up your bones. So that is what their recipes are all about. Which build up means which strengthens. It is synonymous to strengthens, right? So that's why it will be bones. The answer for that blank is bones, right? So it will be answer for blank number 5. Yeah, this is bones. Okay. Now coming to blank 6. They have a free dash every Thursday. Keyword was Thursday. Wherever you hear the word Thursday, that is where your answer lies. But if they have given something additionally, Thursday something more is also given, then you have to choose what is right. Woman. I see. Well, I might be interested. I'm not sure. Do they have a website? I could check? Official. Yes. Just key in the name of the school, it will come up. And if you want to know more about them, every Thursday evening, so this is every Thursday evening, they have a lecture at the school. It's free and you don't need to book or anything. Just turn up at 7:30 and that might give you an idea of whether you want to go to an actual class. Okay, so what they give on every Thursday, they give a lecture, okay, at the school, and it's free, but that is not for our need. It is only some information which is given. We are looking at what happens on Thursday. So on Thursday there is a free lecture at 7:30 which happens for the people who want to join, right? So it's here, the answer is free lecture, right? So these people can attend this lecture and then decide if they want to join the sessions or not. So that will complete your second column. Again, it says healthy food. They teach you to cook healthy food which strengthens your bones, and they have a free lecture on every Thursday to decide whether you want to join the class or not. So that completes Pond's Cookery School, the last one. The dash, now here we don't know what class it is. We don't know what the focus is. We also have to get some blanks with the information, right? So first thing, we have to find out what is the type of cookery class. So let's go to, okay, official. Okay, there's one more place you might be interested. That's got a rather strange name. It's called the Eretsa. Now, Eretsa Center. This is where some things have to be focused on. The moment you hear the word, if you get confused with the name, so most of the nouns which are confusing, they will spell it out for you. So in this audio also, they have spelled it out for you. It's called Aretsa Center. It's spelled ARRETSA. Women. Okay. So now this is the next cookery classes. So it is the Aretsa Center. So it says, when you go to the blank, you can see center is already given. You have to just fill in the name. TSA. I guess that's a correct spelling which they have given, right? ARRETSA. Right? What's the focus of this class? Women. Okay. Official. They have got a very good reputation. They do a bit of meat and fish cookery, but they mostly specialize in vegetarian dishes. Now it has got two types of things they have mentioned. They do what kind of cooking? They do meat and fish cooking and meat and fish. But now I always say that but is synonymous to however or such linkers which makes the previous sentence, which disqualifies the previous sentence and is a signal that something else is going to come which will be the answer. So they make meat and fish dishes, but they mostly, that means they majorly, right? They majorly specialize in vegetarian dishes. So that is what they mostly help you to prepare to learn to cook, right? So your answer for that blank is mainly, which is majorly you can say, or mostly. It is vegetarian food. So the answer for this is vegetarian, right? Yeah. Okay. Next is other information which you have to fill. Located near the dash. So it is giving you the location. Next, a special course in skills with a dash is sometimes available. So something else, some special course, skill course, what is that? So first is location, second is some special skill course. Let's go to the audio script. Yeah. Okay. Women. Right. That's certainly an area I would like to learn more about. I have got lots of friends who don't eat meat. In fact, I think I might have seen that school today. Is it just by the market? Now, market is specifying a noun, it specifies a location. So, she is asking, is it somewhere near to the market? Just by the market means somewhere near to the market. So, that is what the location is. So, here it says, now the official has to confirm that because it's a question. That's right. Okay. So, that means he is confirming it. He is telling that yes, that is near to the market, right? So that is a confirmation. Yeah. So that means your blank for location is located near the market. Yes. Okay. That will complete your location details. Next. They offer what? A special course in skills. A special course in skills with a dash is sometimes available, right? So the last part of the audio is about that. So they don't have a problem getting their ingredients. They are right next door. And they also offer you how to use a knife. Like they'll show you how to buy them. They will show you how to sharpen them. They will also show you some teach you also some chopping techniques with the knives. So mainly they are helping you to know how to operate with or cook with a knife, right? When you're using a knife while cooking. So your blank says, okay, it says special course in skills with a, so mainly they are telling you or they're teaching you how to use a knife, sharpening, buying, sharpening, chopping and all those techniques. So it's a skill with the knife. So skills with the knife is sometimes available because it's basically mentioned that it is always in demand. So we need to check whether it's available or not, right? So that is what the audio towards the end says, right? Women, right? Thank you very much. I'll go, and then that is where the audio ends, right? So that completes our table with 10 blanks which has been already filled. So I hope it was not difficult. Now when it comes to a table, like already repeated before, when it comes to a table, look for the titles, look for the title which is given, look for the columns and the rows. You have to take the specific keywords which will help you to track the answers. Most of the time in tables, what I have seen is that the instruction always says one word and or a number, because most of the time tables have at least one answer which has got a number, right? Now here, when we have written 20%, you cannot write TWENTY 20 and then percent, because you have got only one option. You have only one option to write one word, right? You cannot only one word. So you cannot write 20 as such. Then how you write percent, right? Better is write 20 and then putting down the symbol of percent, right? That is how you complete it, right? So this is what the questions for today for listening was, right? And like I always say in the beginning, listening is a module which should not be ignored. It is always underrated because it is thought that it is going to be easy to deal with it. But then please do practice with listening different types of questions of different accent, and the main thing is to keep your focus on these audio clips, right? Your focus is the main thing, because if you lose the focus, then that means you have got the chance to locate your answers, right? Since the video is not since the audio cannot be paused and the audio cannot be replayed. That is a main criteria. So do take care of that and do practice listening different types of questions, and so that you could get a good band, and which can help you to get a conversion for your final band, which will be very good, right? So that is where we end today. Let's connect next week with another listening session, wherein we most probably will deal with the second section of this same test, right? So please do keep practicing, not only listening with all your modules. Have a great day. Keep yourself safe.